In the heart of uptown New Orleans, on the corner of Annunciation and Belcastle, stands a small yellow house with a hand-painted sign. This is Domilise's Poboy and Bar, a local treasure since 1918. Domilise's was founded by Peter and Sophie Domilise. Originally a neighborhood bar, Sophie began preparing plate lunches for local workers, which eventually transformed into the iconic Poboy restaurant we know today. It has stayed in the family for generations, preserving its warm southern charm. Step inside and you'll find a no-frills, welcoming space. The walls are adorned with photos of celebrities, locals, and generations of families who've made Domilise's their go-to spot for po' boys. The heart and soul of Domilise's was Dorothy, Ms. Dot Domilise, who devoted her life to the restaurant. Moving to New Orleans with her husband, Sam, she carried on the family legacy after Peter and Sophie passed away. Ms. Dot was loved by locals and visitors alike for her warmth and dedication to crafting the perfect po' boy, a tradition she upheld well into her 80s. Known for their legendary po' boys, Domilise's serves up classics like fried shrimp, oyster, and roast beef, all on fresh Leidenheimer bread. Whether you're a local or a visitor, Domilise's treats everyone like family. Okay guys, super excited today because we are trying Domilise's roast beef po' boy, and for the life of me, I don't think I've ever had Domilise's roast beef. I come here all the time specifically for their shrimp po' boy, and look, after we do this whole series on roast beef, we are definitely going to come back and do all the best shrimp po' boy, the best oyster, you better believe it. So, but right now, it's time for roast beef. Now this one's a little bit different in their definition of dressed, of course. They do put pickle on it as well. And dressed actually for the roast beef here comes with a Creole mustard on it. So definitely different than the norm. I happen to love mustard, so I think I'm really gonna enjoy this. Now, the beef is indeed sliced, which again, a little bit different from the prep that I am typically used to. That said, looks delicious. Happy to dive in. Here we go. By the way, this is Leidenheimer's bread. I saw it inside. So Leidenheimer's bread, here we go. I gotta tell you, as far as the taste goes, right off the bat, I definitely taste that mustard. Like I said, I enjoy the mustard. The beef itself is a bit subtle, not as flavorful as some of the other places, but the bread really kicks it up a notch. Definitely enjoy it. There is a gravy, which you can definitely taste as well. The gravy and the mixture of the Creole mustard is a really nice pop of flavor. Let me take some more. Tell you guys what I think. By the way, in honor of our boy, Little Purple Haze here. If you know, you know. In New Orleans, little red beans and rice day. I do still love the Purple Haze. So the uniqueness of this roast beef po' boy is definitely different than most. Again, the combination of the Creole mustard, the mayonnaise, the gravy, the lettuce is fresh, the pickles on there really is a different flavor component than most roast beefs. I know that Domilise is probably going to be my top as far as the shrimp po' boys go. I'm not going to put it at the top for the roast beef though. So I think by far, out of all the roast beef po' boys I've had so far, this is definitely, as far as the texture of the meat goes, the lightest. It's like very thinly sliced roast beef. So actually, this is not going to fill you up as much as, now I got a large. I really didn't need one, but I did. This is not going to fill you up as much as maybe some of those other roast beef places that we've been to. So I think as far as the flavor of the beef, and I have to go after the beef here. As far as the flavor of the beef, it's just not quite as flavorful, for lack of a better word, as the other places we've gone to. I don't know if that's because it's sliced so thin like that or what it actually is.
I'm actually going to rate this a 7.7. Still very much a roast beef po' boy that I will come back for again. But as far as that beef component really needs to be a little bit more flavorful for me. Even though that mustard really does add a nice component to it as well. I really enjoy that. Like I said, I'll come here again, but 7.7 is my my score. All right, guys, so that was our review for the roast beef po' boy over at Domilise's in Uptown, an iconic staple here in New Orleans. Please like, subscribe, comment, you know all the rules here. And as always, guys, c'est la vie.